always wave with my right hand. In Kung Fu, you're supposed to be ambidextrous. So if I do it this way, then I kind of go like this with the other hand. Like, that's not very ambidextrous. So I should be able to wave with my right hand and wave with my left hand. Okay, there, Kung Fu waves. Oh, actually, the Kung Fu wave would be, there's several of the Kung Fu waves. It could be just this. This is what my beginner students always do this. And then in the next year, when I add the Shaolin Kung Fu and I make them fighters, then I tell them make them bow like this, which is basically a challenge, saying, I'm going to stand up for when I believe in. So stand down. So anyway, they'll learn that. And actually, they'll get that in the third year. The second year, they get the peaceful one. So the first year, they get this. Then the second year, they get the peaceful one. Then the third year is when I get into a lot of the self-defense. They can challenge. And if they lose a fight, then I'll disown them, because no student of mine has ever lost a fight. So anyway, I've never disowned anyone either. But let's see, where were we? Did I cite? I'm goofing off here. Buddha Z here. That's why I like being Buddha Z. I feel like I have less restrictions and less social stigma. When I do my classes at Buddha Gen, I like the formality. I like the being disciplined and authoritarian, and it's really fun. I like the classes, but I'm a hippie too, so now I'm a hippie Buddha. Yay! All right, so this poem is a tough one. I remember writing this one. I remember where I can remember writing this poem. I can remember where I was, and the eucalyptus tree that I was underneath when I wrote this poem. And there's a bunch of pictures of videos of me playing flute. If you go back to the beginning of the Richard Del Conner YouTube channel, you'll actually see some photos of me playing flute in the exact spot that I wrote this poem. The exact spot. There was one spot I really liked it where it got really good shade and it was good for my cat going in and out of the car. So anyway, this poem. So I remember writing this poem. And I'll just let the poem kind of speak for itself. And it's kind of a little bit all over the place. I was kind of having fun. And I was kind of smacking people around a little bit. Just being sassy, I guess. I mean, I was kind of saying good things, but I was kind of I'm making fun of them, I guess. It's what I'm doing. How do I, what's a nice, I'm not a person who likes to, like I say, make fun of people and hurt their feelings and stuff. But I'm kind of making fun of everybody in this poem. Gotta admit it. So anyway, pardon me being a punk, and here we go. Oprah Made Clear. Oh yeah, should read out of my book. Here we go. I just read Oprah's new book. Although intended to be inspiring, it made me chuckle. I was attracted by the title, Path Made Clear, and prepared for an enlightenment suckle. But I discovered she's merely discovering without a direction or purpose. Once they've stumbled upon contentment, they share their absolved confusement as if they should somehow alert us. But these are all kids who are lost in the trees without knowing it isn't a forest. All these peaceful authors inside share when they became escapees, now adopted to be adored. now adopted to be adored by us. Anyway. If you get under Oprah's wing, you make a lot of money. That's all there is to it. Or you used to. Here we go. Anyway. Okay. This is about the book Oprah Made Clear. And so this would have, once again, these poems are like 2018, 2019. So here we go. These are celebrity voices who may have made lots of bad choices, but they are validated by their fame. Yeah, that's worth reading again, isn't it? Okay, here we go. These are celebrity voices who have made lots of bad choices, but they are validated by their fame. Since Oprah adores living, she shares what the current stars are giving, but it's just another child with an adult name. When Deepak gets to sell the big one that we all belong to since time begun, while Ghani says to align your soul with job and personality to win life's game. All right. Those seekers of what's not sought all require something to be swallowed or bought. Value is rated by their debit card dollars. Freedom is wearing their Facebook collars. With their gall to call it a spiritual journey, while saints and philosophers they all strive to resist, they label this meandering spiritual path with blessings bestowed by Christ the atheist, allowing life to live somehow through you. It's confusing being directed by people who don't know what to do. Even the ones who fill the shoes of their dad say they're abandoning their father was required to be glad. Yeah, I remember there was one. It's like, all right, this guy's really, being supportive, and then pull the rug out from his dad. VP Joe says he believes in the souls of God, but he's a worker merely stumbling ahead. Perhaps we only gain by accepting a loss and avoiding believing in ghosts, so you can accept that they are dead. As for referring to love as divine, or divine, we need to credit God with hatred too. If God gets credit for murder, then war is a godly thing to do. Continuing along, this troll. Some of these people I do kind of like, but it doesn't mean they're above my criticism. Here we go. Jimmy Kimmel tells a rare story of honor, how loyalty can be rewarded. I hope that if Jimmy weren't so well paid, could his integrity still be afforded? Some mentioned learning to love better, but it's just a word with the letter L, with the L letter. How does a person actually love a little bit? What if your expression of love makes the other person feel like something? I hope the book inspires and improves, but it's got a bunch of God can't be understood. After talking to God for 4,000 years, we've proved that God may be more bad than good. Rescue puppy poop makes the world a better place. Women believe what you should do comes after the race, somehow, someplace. Not seeming to lovingly realize that whether or not that rescue puppy dies could have been prevented by opening the perpetrator's eyes. Not with revenge or punishment, you've already missed the chase. The world's a better place when you have prevented that person from creating that sad, victimized rescue puppy face. People like to moan together in love's commiseration. It's when you allow your feelings to stimulate your hormone glands that we create that saintly heavenly consecration. That this chemical carrot reward is available to every human. So what goals you choose to look toward decide the actions to reward that you'll be feeling good doing. Last page. If you choose to be a dentist, you'd better enjoy bad breath. That nasal pain will produce your pleasure, similar to crack or crystal meth. And if you enjoy telling lies, you obviously are wired to despise. Each person's priorities are hardwired, rewarding those efforts that need to be desired. Let's read that again. I had too much emotion, but there's actually a real scientific thing going on here. Here we go. And if you enjoy telling lies, you obviously are wired to despise. Each person's priorities are hardwired, rewarding those efforts that need to be desired. See, we all figure out how we reward ourselves. Anyway, talk to you later. But yeah, I'm actually saying something poignant there. A better book title would be Many Cloudy Paths. What did I say the name of that book was? Something clear, wasn't it? Path Made Clear, and I'm saying it's Many Cloudy Paths. Oh, I got a subtitle. Many Cloudy Paths, Discovering What Discovery Doesn't Uncover. All right, 4 more lines. Here we go. I don't want to piss off Oprah as a writer. I'm not her usual whiner. I'm a Zen fighter. Although she supports the womanly kind of men, hopefully she'll discover I have uncovered being human. Yeah. I don't know if Oprah ever liked me or not. I don't know for sure. She'd have, I honestly, I've thought about it. I don't really know her that well. I don't know the width of her intellectuality or prejudice. All right, anyway, I have explained to you, what did I explain to you? I explained to you how I was amused reading a book about a whole bunch of celebrities talking about something bad happened and they saw a light, found a light at the end of the tunnel. And they're all just as stupid as they were from before they found the light. None of them actually were enlightened or learned anything at all. They're just talking about a bad circumstance, and then supposedly they got some, got some, I don't know, slogan out of it. Shit smells or something. They must have been enlightened. But anyway, it's really sad to realize that, well, anyway, they made money off the book, and I guess that was the only real objective. I don't think they were trying to change the world. Here we go. Yeah, Buddhism actually trying to change the world. Yeah, that's me. I'm Buddhism changing the world one brain at a time. See you later.
the sky. Traveling moonbeams on the edge of dreams. The sun is rising once again. I can see it dancing, though it seems you've been waiting where I've been, and I'm not going back.